98.3.
All right, so Power TV, you know what I'm saying? Tino Cochino Radio. We got the man, the one, the only Kid Ink.
Ooh,
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man. Chilling.
All right, so we were just talking last night, Vegas.
Yes.
I saw some Instagram pics, bro. You look a little...
I looked a little turned up, man. Like I was saying, I took one turned up picture. It looked more turned up. That was actually the first drink, and it looked more turned up than it was. But we actually, you know what I'm saying, called back up and, you know, landed pretty drunk up here.
Hey, when you, you know what I'm saying, when you're out and about and do what you do, what is your drink of choice, bro?
Patron. Patron for the hard liquor.
You drinking or are you doing like shots? Or are you doing like...
Patron tastes like water, so you could. I mean, I like to when I mix it. I don't taste it at all.
You're a beast,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? We could take shots.
I can't do that. I'm on like 3 Patrons, and I'm like, where are the girls at, bro?
Patron is my go-to, and champagne is my like if I'm not trying to go too hard.
Do you have a favorite champagne?
Moet, Rosé, Nectar, Imperial.
There it is.
My go-to.
All right, so bro, damn man, last time I saw you show me it was just coming out.
Yeah.
And now it's been one of the biggest records in the world, bro.
We like 20 weeks in. It just, you know what I'm saying, it hit number 13 on the overall chart, which is its, highest peak since it's come out.
Right.
It's hit number 1 on 2 different charts on the Billboard for rhythmic and for urban, which was dope, man, and platinum now. So, it's just, I think the single is definitely doing what it's supposed to, what I wanted it to do. It was supposed to be that record for me to really break through, and it's been that one, man.
Is that how it felt like when you're in the studio with Chris and getting it done? Like, once it's all done and you hear it, you like, yo, this is it.
I think, before we got Chris on the record, we felt like it was real dope and real big, and it could be something. And I think after we got Chris on the record is when it just felt like, yo, this is the one. And then Chris was telling us, like, yo, this is the one. So it was, it felt good from both parties. It just made it, the label was happy. The team was happy. I felt like everybody was happy with it.
So, of course, man, I mean, your fan base is like a cult, bro. Before the big label and before all of this. So is it a trip to finally, I mean, because, like, Time of Your Life and everything, that was a big record, too. But, like, I mean, Show Me just has opened, I'm sure, like, a million more doors, bro. Is it a trip? Like, have you had a chance to sit down and be like, yo, like, I came from that to this. Like, has it all set in yet?
I try, not to focus on the new things more so than, try to, have that moment, get excited, and then, kind of forget about it just to stay hungry, stay working and not really dwelling on, just that moment. Even though it's a dope and exciting moment, I'm hungry to just do more from it, of course. And it's been so many crazier doors and things that have opened up since then. I think it's doper, though, because everything's opened up now with this new record, but having that core fan base and, having that successful record before this one, even though it wasn't as successful, just makes it even bigger because people don't look at it as, oh, he only has one. I'm not a one-hit wonder type of guy because it's not like looked at like, oh, this is just the only record he got. When new fans come, they actually have the whole catalog to look back on, and I got the, fans who are fighting for other records, and it's cool to see old records resurfacing that I think is, dope when I'm going overseas and they're listening to something way older than, what we're listening to over here. It's dope.
It seems like overseas they really latch on, bro. Like they learn all your older stuff. I be seeing the videos and everything. I mean, they're singing like every radio record, every non-radio record, everything Kid Ink they know.
Yeah, it's dope overseas. They, really appreciate the music out there, I think, because it's not a lot of, artists are out there, and it's not a lot of people reaching out there. So it's not as much of an oversaturated market as it is, I guess, in the States when there's so many people trying to, be that person or be a celebrity or be an artist. It's kind of harder to appreciate other people's music sometimes, I think.
So let's talk about Main Chick.
Yeah.
Crazy joint, bro. And what I was wondering, I saw it came out, you know what I'm saying, Chris had put it on a mixtape, right? And then I saw it was your single. How did that?
Yeah.
Was that done before Show Me or around the same time?
Same session.
Oh, damn,
it was the same session. And it was one of the things where I played like 5 records for Chris, and those are the 2 he chose, and we did a brand new record. And I think, from there, it wasn't official on the album until kind of like later on in the album process. I think after we already had the album kind of done and enough records chosen, I think from him putting it out on the mixtape, it kind of gave a lot of life to the record to where we kind of sat back like it would kind of be dumb to just waste this song, because he released a version that was more of like a demoed version to where the version that we did afterwards that, we built up after that session was like more of me on the hook, more, writing, more production, mixed better and everything. So it was like a brand new record at the same time to the people, even though they got it on the mixtape,
You think, I'm saying, like, just with everything, of course, Chris going through all this crazy stuff, man. I mean, Chris on a personal level, like, do you think people really just kind of don't get who he really is, bro? Like, the media just kind of throws it out there?
I think, it's definitely, of course now, being an artist myself and being just in the game, it's a lot of stresses, man, that a lot of people don't see or wouldn't expect from, somebody who they're thinking is living such an amazing, lavish life with millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? I get it because, you should, have your moments, but where you're, always happy and thinking about it and being humble about it. But a lot of stuff goes on and people are just regular, man. I think the eyes are just on celebrities more, that they get attacked more for things that a lot of people probably just go through on a daily and regular stuff. And, people just, he'll get through it.
There it is. All right. So let's see. Make sure the key points everyone knows. Album is out.
Album's out, My Own Lane, iTunes. It just went back up to number 10 on iTunes hip hop chart. So appreciate y'all for getting me right back up, man. Working.
Damn right. And of course, make sure you request Main Chick, correct?
Make sure you request Main Chick, man. That's even crazier because, Main Chick, man, just hit the charts and it's already just rising. And I see it sneaking up on the iTunes too, and people are really gravitating towards the record, man. And it's not like Show Me It All. It's like people separate the records. It's a completely different vibe, even though it's, the same team that put it together, man. We just making good music, though, at the end of the day. It's not really a gimmick or a plan, yeah.
Yeah, there it is, man. Yo, Kid Ink in the building. Real quick, the Twitter, Instagram, all that, man. Shout
Twitter,
out.
Kid_Ink. Instagram, Kid Ink Back Gang, if you want to see, all the cool stuff I'm rocking. And the shows, man, is kidinkmusic.com. All the shows coming up for the tour. My Own Lane tour starts April 1st. We're going to be out here.
Are you on a bus?
Yeah, man, I just got the bus rap. Shout out Reebok, We just wrapped the bus.
Crazy, people.
Yeah, it's my first rap bus, man. It's dope. Good feeling. I can't
I
wait
was
to
gonna
really
say,
see
how's
it in
that?
person.
Like when you come out and you just like look at it real quick, like is it a trip?
It's
bro?
on the way. I've been seeing it on Instagram because it's driving to me. So
Oh, so
people,
you haven't even, like, been on it
they
or
wrapped
nothing
it and it came from a different city. So they're driving it over, and I'm like looking on Instagram. You see it driving through the city. I'm sure kids think I'm on the bus too. Like, yo, Kidding just drove by. I'm nowhere near the
You
bus
need like
right
that
now.
Domino's pizza tracker, bro,
Right.
but with the bus so you can see where it's at. Like
That's
damn,
what I'm been doing on Instagram. I'm like, oh, what city they in right now? all right, it's getting close. But yeah, we'll have it in a couple of days, man. It's gonna be dope.
There it is, man. Kid Ink, Power 98.3, Young Arizona, Young California. Turn up.
Power 98.3.